Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it is Thursday night. That means it is One Sheet Wonder night. Tonight I am going to show you how to create two cards from one 6x6 sheet of Designer Series paper. We are going to be using the Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper. Let's change the camera and get started. All right, so here is the Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is the paper pack that I used in this month's Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit. If you are a club member, you will probably have enough paper to create tonight's cards in your kit. And if you want to know more about my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club, click on the link under the video. It will take you to my blog post that has the details. Now the club ends on the 22nd, so you have a few days. Well, actually it's the 21st today, so you got till tomorrow if you would like to subscribe and get this month's kit. This is the print that I'm going to be using tonight. We are also going to be using the Modern Garden. It is a bundle and it's coordinating with the paper. Now the stamp set is on the retired list. The bundle is on the retired list, but the label die, or punch I should say, is going to be returning later. So it is not gone for good. The stamp set is gone for good. The bundle price is going to be gone for good too as soon as the retired list is done. Remember, retired list items are while supplies last. So check that out. The paper is also on the retired list. So check that out. I'm also bringing in the something fancy dies. We are going to be using these dies right here. I love a nice intricate die. All right, so let's start with our paper. We are going to cut this at 5 1/4. Save that. And now we're going to cut strips that are, I'm going to bring this around, 1 inch. So 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, which should leave me with a 2 inch by 5 1/4 inch strip. So I'm going to set those aside. We're going to use our little strips first. My card base is going to be Sweet Sorbet, and it's 5 1/2 by 11. And we're going to score this at 1 1/4, 3 3/8, 7 5/8, and 9 3/4. All right, that's all our scoring for that card. Let me get my glasses on here. So you're going to bring in that furthest score line first. And then at that 1 1/4, you're going to fold that back. Do the same on this side. Bring that first score back, second score line all the way in, and then this one is going to be folded back. Now I folded that a little good. I'm not quite sure how I managed to do that, but it is a little crooked. Sometimes when you score things, it makes them a little bit harder to get that fold just right. It is a little bit crazy. And I think it was this. Let's see if I can get this straightened out. The card is actually going to be horizontal like that. Now you're going to take those strips, and the first one we're going to put towards the top here. Center that just like so. we're going to take our adhesive and we're going to fold down that first flap like that. We're going to take another strip and that's going to go on the top here. Then we're going to take another strip and we're going to do the same thing across the bottom. So I'm going to center that like so. I'm going to attach that panel down. Take my final strip and attach that just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make, we're going to take our tag or our die cuts here. This is from the Something Fancy dies. This is going to be our base one here. And then we're going to need 4 of the next size down framelit die. And we're going to center them on there. So one, we're going to stamp our sentiment. Well, actually, no. We're going to stamp our sentiment and punch it out with the punch that coordinates with the stamp set. So, it's your birthday. I just stuck my finger in the ink pad. So I'm going to stamp It's Your Birthday. We're going to punch that out. Center that. Okay, that's going to go on our label here. But what we're going to do is we're going to make this an interlocking card or a locking mechanism with our dies here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in these die cuts. You want to score them in half. So just line it up in your trimmer here to the half. Just like that. We're going to fold, we're going to do that to 2 of them. So you want to score 2 of the label dies in half. So now we're going to fold that in half. Make sure you get your bone folder going. Fold that one in half. We're going to take another one and we're going to adhere them fold to fold so we have a little kind of a crack up the center there. So I'm going to take my liquid glue . I'm going to attach that to that. And I'm going to do the same with this other side. We want the folded edge to meet in the middle. Like so. Then we're going to take that third one. Let's see what I got. This is the 4th one. And we're going to attach it to those flaps just on the edges. You don't want to go down the cracked part. So you should have like this. Let's get that stuck better. So you have 4 of them. You got the 2 solid on the outside, and then you got like the wings inside. You're going to attach to the back side. I center it just like so. Then this is going to go on the front. Like that. And now you're going to just kind of fold that like that. So get your little thing going here. You're going to take the edges and it's going to slide ever so tightly. There we go. Kind of lift it up a little bit. It's going to slide across the front like so. It will be kind of bowed up a little bit, which is totally fine because once it's been in the envelope for a while, it will lay flat again. And then we're going to put some of these gorgeous blooming pearls on our sentiment piece. Like so. And then we have a piece of white for the inside. We're going to take that strip that we had left over that we cut off the front. We're going to trim that down to 5 1/4. So just that little piece is all our waste that we have for this one. We're going to attach this across the bottom. I'll trim off any little excess. And then we're going to put this on the inside. So I'll have to take off my little locking mechanism here. And there we have it there. Inside matches our outside. Again, you're just going to fold the wings like that and slip each edge down and just slide it on. Oops, must have missed it. There. Whew. Now I went too far. Here we go. So that is that. Why isn't that interlocking? That's the interlocking mechanism for your card front. Now we're going to take this little piece that was left over. Our card base is going to be 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We're going to have a piece of white that's going to go on the front. Boy, I sure made that crooked too. Boy, I can't score straight tonight. That looks better. And then I have a piece of Sweet Source Bay that is a little bit wider than our strip. So we're going to put that. This is the super easy, quickest card probably that you can make. We're going to attach this to our white here. Looks like I might need to trim off a little excess. We can go ahead and attach that to the card front. Oh, out of glue. We'll finish it off with the liquid glue because we are almost done for the night. I have my tag. I just have to stamp my "It's Your Birthday." Punch that out. We're going to attach that to our fancy die cut here. Just like that. We're going to pop this up. Let's see. So we're going to put that across there. Put some jewels on there. So there you have it. Those are the two cards from that one 6x6 sheet of that Garden Walk Designer Series paper. This is your interlocking little mechanism that slides on the front. See, after you play with it for a while, it slides much easier. And then the other card. So if you need any of the supplies, under the video it will say show more. Click on that link and I'll have the list of supplies that I use for tonight. And if you want any details about my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club, you'll find that link below as well. That is it for tonight. If you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you always know when I go live. That is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.